So today what we're going to do is we're going to test out each AI tool between ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok and try to see which one has the highest quality of image generation. Now for each tool what I'm going to do is simply ask it to create the perfect prompt for me to feed back into it regarding a specific context of the image that we want. We're going to create the same style of image ideally, but we're going to have each of them give us the perfect prompt to utilize. And we're going to keep it simple and basically ask it to please give me the perfect prompt to feed back into you to create a hyper-realistic cyber city image. So we're going to do that with ChatGPT first. We're going to copy it, paste it, and we're going to go to Gemini and do the same thing. We'll leave thinking on, and we're going to try to get the perfect prompt for each that we can just feed back into a new chat. So here's the prompt that it gave us for ChatGPT. We can go ahead and copy this. I'm going to do the same thing with Grok, but we're going to just get started so it can start developing the image for us. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and click paste in a new chat. No, this one didn't actually listen to us. It just generated a theme altogether, which is not what we're looking for. So we're going to retry this and ask it to just simply give us a prompt. So I got it to actually just give us the prompt. I'm going to copy that, and we're going to go to Gemini again, create a new chat. We'll turn on thinking, and we're going to click create an image so that way it is optimal for us, and go ahead and click enter. Then we have the one that was created by ChatGPT already, and we're waiting on the one from Gemini, and in the meantime I'm going to do the one on Grok. So on Grok, I'm going to go ahead and paste the same prompt that we're asking for a cyber city image, and we're going to hopefully get a prompt from this as well, which we did. Let's go ahead and copy that, and we'll create a new chat and then tell it, and hopefully that works here. I'm not sure, I probably should have labeled it. Let's start a new chat actually. This is not great. Hold on, let's just confirm age doesn't make a difference. So it will generate it for us, but I want to retry with the image generation on. So we have create image. We're going to go directly into that platform of Grok so that we do this as perfect as possible and see what it creates for us. Alright, so this is an idea of what Grok can create. I really like how there's multiple options here. We don't have to just focus on one, but that is pretty nice in comparison to other ones I've seen. And we get all kinds of variations of what we can select as our top quality one. Meanwhile, this is what Gemini had created for us. It's not bad, but I kind of like the Grok ones better, especially since there's more variation. So right now, this is not that great. And then taking a look at what ChatGPT created for us, this is actually really realistic and nice. I feel like the quality is definitely with ChatGPT here. It created the best possible image. I like how there's like a little shimmer on the lights here. Very high quality in comparison. Now, to test this out, like obviously right now, I would say that ChatGPT goes first, then it would be Grok, especially with the variations, and then Gemini. So that would be the order of what I think right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to retry this once again, but we're going to say to create basically the same thing, but this time for a hyper-realistic animal of sorts. So I'm going to go with this prompt for fun and just see what happens. So please give me the perfect prompt to feed back into you to create a hyper-realistic image of a panda bear. We'll try that because this will give us a different idea. You know what I mean? Maybe a cyber city is too simple, I guess, and this might give us like a better idea of maybe like details in the imagery and stuff like that. So there, this time it actually gave us the prompt, which is perfect, so we can go ahead and take it and feed it back in. And once again, I'm going to be doing the same thing with Grok. But let's just get it rolling with each of these. We'll copy this, new chat, and we'll paste it in again and see what it creates for us in each of them. So let's just go back and see. And now we'll do Snow and Grok. We'll give it the exact same prompt that we used for the other two and see which one it creates for us. I find that Grok's prompts are very simple in comparison. It doesn't really go too detailed. Create a new chat, create image, and we will do the exact same thing that we did before. Take the prompt that it gave us and see what it creates for us. So we can go back and check out the other two and come back to this when it's ready. So this is what we got with ChatGPT. Very high quality. This looks like a real panda. Very hyper realistic, which is exactly what we were requesting. Let's take a look at Gemini. Not bad, but I feel like this looks a bit more AI. Mind you, it is extremely detailed. Let's take a look again. You know, to be honest, I feel like Gemini might actually be better here the more that you look at it. So in this context, I think Gemini would win for more detailed artistry and image generation, where ChatGPT seems a bit more general. This is very detailed and hyper-realistic. You know, like the fur is really, really nice with a little bit of water on it. Looks fantastic. Now let's take a look at Grok. And this is what Grok created for us. It's a little distorted if you ask me. It looks kind of not so realistic. I mean, obviously there's some aspects of it that's nice, like the fur and whatever, but it does look a little off. So overall, I would have to rate for more detailed imagery. It would have to be that Google Gemini is first and the best one capable of it, and then next would be ChatGPT, and then finally Grok. So then the order, really, I believe it's ChatGPT, Grok, and then Gemini when it comes to more general themes like a cyber city. But when you're going more specific, I think Gemini actually wins out in this context, and Grok falls into last place with ChatGPT being second. So that's just an idea, or at least just a look at what each of these AI tools can do in terms of image generation when feeding it the similar material, and to give it an idea of how good it is at creating, you know, hyper-realistic imagery as opposed to, you know, more general image generation. But this will give you an idea of which one you should utilize if you're trying to create certain types of images. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.